Hi, welcome in and welcome back to the Energy Compass Tarot. My name's Deborah. You want to exchange some energy? You want to talk about what's going on? Have a seat. So, tarot is a tool to reconfirm what you already know. It's a story, and within that story, you get to decide if it fits and where it fits in your life. Don't try to make it. You're going to know if it's for you. The reason for the reading, Six of Pentacles. There's a rebalance happening. You're standing a little taller. You're taking better care of yourself. You're dressing up. You're working out. You've decided to invest in you. Fantastic. What's crossing this? Ten of Wands. You're done. You're truly done with burdens. You have no desire to carry unnecessary burdens. When you step into your power, your value, when you simultaneously recognize that you have limited time here, right, on earth. Like, your life is happening every single moment. And when you truly value yourself, the concept of picking up burdens, especially someone else's burdens, especially old burdens, it just gets less and less appealing. And it feels like as you've elevated into your self-worth, you realize the more burdens you're willing to drop, the lighter you feel, the more space you have to create within your life, with therefore your value increases even further. The world kind of programs us to um, carry our burdens as this means of justifying how our life is. And there's tremendous relief and release and power that happens when you don't plug into that belief system of talking about what's what's been, talking about what's wrong, not because you're not aware, but because you don't want to spend any more time suffering on earth than you absolutely have to. And you realize that by carrying burdens, especially 10 of them, that you are signing up for a life of suffering when you've been shown that that's not how you're designed to live. You are stepping into the embodiment of how God intended you to live. And as you step into, take on that energetic signature, that knowing, burdens fall away. But it's always your choice point that decides to let them fall. That's some powerful stuff. I like this story. That feels good to put onto me. It's like when you hold the knowing of, this is a projected reality, and if I hold a belief system about myself, I'm going to experience it, whether it's good or bad. I might as well project the best possible experience, right? What does that make you? The magician. The magician means you know how to channel energy. It's not some like, it's not magic in the sense of the way the world views magic as like mysterious. Magician is just someone that's aware of their conscious awareness within their body. And you're being that. You are being the magician within your own life because you've chosen it for yourself. You decided that you're valuable enough to have a good experience and that you're willing to step up and fight for your gift of having a good experience. Five of Wands, it's like you you fought yourself out of a lower vibrational experience through your sovereignty, through your energetic conscious awareness moment by moment. And that's how we create. When I say magician, it's not, I'm not talking about spells, although if you're into that, do it. But I mean, magician is someone that's using energy intentionally. And everyone, I believe, has the ability to do that if they so choose. So we're in this collective of people waking up to that understanding, and what comes along with that? Ace of Swords truth, the truth of who and what we are, the truth of what we're really capable of while we're here, and that we were intended to live from a Queen of Pentacles energy, where we have exactly what we need. We have more than enough to give. We're willing to share. We tend to the earth. Okay. Is this sounding familiar to you? Is this a timeline that you're on? Let's look at the past. King of Swords. This gives me another indication of you fought your way out. It feels like on one level you were totally by yourself, and on another level you walked with an army. You walked with an invisible army. You had to return from some darkness, and you did it all on your own, with the help of spirit, with the guidance of spirit. Good for you. Only those that truly know get it. I get it. I see you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. What's the incoming? Oh, devil. Are you sure? Are you sure you want the new life? You're going to have to be embarrassed. You're going to have to let some people go. You're not going to be able to control. The devil's going to come and try to pull you off your path. What this is stay in the dark. You know that the devil appears because you are following the light. If you weren't following the light, the devil wouldn't be following behind you trying to stop you. Stay in your knowing. It's going to show up in the form of fear. It's going to show up in the form of judgment. It's going to show up in the form of shame. It's illusion. It's illusion. It's illusion. You're a sovereign being. You are a conscious creator within your experience. The devil wants you to forget that, wants you to abandon that knowing. There is no going back to sleep. Remember, the light's already won. We're here in it right now. The devil shows up as the clearing. The devil shows up because it's showing you what your light has activated. The more light you shine, the more darkness comes out to be seen. And you'll see it. You'll see it and identify it from a mile away as the illusion that it is. I would say be prepared, but there's nothing to prepare for. You know what's in your heart. You've been studying for a very, very, very long time. You are prepared for whatever energy this devil tries to throw at you. You know the tricks. Remember, you've been in the dark too. Let's clear this. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. But heads up, the devil's going to peek out and say, are you sure? Are you sure you want to elevate? Do you want to just stay the same because it's comfortable? It's known. It doesn't really have to push you beyond. Are you sure you're ready for that kind of responsibility to take ownership of your own life? Yes, yes, you are. What's the focus? Seven of Swords. There's some stuff being brought forward to be seen. There's some stuff that was done in the dark that now has light shined upon it. Judgment. Do we look at it and judge it? Do we look at it and identify where we too are capable on some level of the same type of darkness? Do we recognize that we don't actually hold power over another soul, and that us holding on to judgment is thinking that we have sovereignty over another when we don't? We did not appreciate when judgment was put upon us, and you're going to be presented with opportunities to place judgment on people that lied, people that cheated. How are you going to treat them? Spirit is saying you're not even on the same trail. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Spirit is showing it to me like this. There are two levels of projectors happening on Earth. On one level, this level is seeing the lies, the deceit, the cheating. At the same time, there is another level of reality happening, of freedom, of judgment. Judgment is the release. Judgment is the clean slate. Judgment is starting anew. So you're seeing parallel realities. You're seeing two experiences happening simultaneously that are very different. You're experiencing people that are still within darkness, experiencing the result of that darkness. At the same time, Earth is experiencing people in total freedom out into the light, and they are experiencing their reality as a result of being in the light. The light and the dark are happening simultaneously. The experience that you're having within this reality is dependent upon the energy that you're participating with. There is an infinite number of combinations of light and dark to experience, a timeline to jump upon, and then have that intended experience. Through our present moment awareness and focus, we intentionally choose. Am I going to be up here in this reality of love and freedom and joy? Or am I going to be in a lower vibrational reality where I'm focused upon the lies, the betrayal, the deceit? All you have is this present moment. So the story you're talking about will be the story you experience in the mind space. We are deciding moment by moment by moment by moment what energetic frequency we experience based on the frequency we are holding. I liked that. I'm a visual learner, so I needed spirit to kind of walk me through that that explanation. I often see life happening like a reel of film. And so for me, the idea of frequency is shown to me in like pixelated, of light and dark coming together, and my focus, whether it's fully in the dark or fully in the light, is literally going to be the experience that I have. It's just these different lenses that we put over our conscious awareness. When I visualize life as that, it helps me better kind of anchor into the energy output that I'm participating in, and why it's so important to be aware of where I'm at, where I'm at on the emotional scale, where I'm at as far as what it is I'm projecting. Because it's really easy for a lower vibrational timeline to present itself, and before you know it, you're down that timeline again. And in the mind space, we're training ourselves of just the awareness of, oh, this isn't the timeline I'm actually on. I'm supposed to be on. Let me get back to this one. Okay, let's ground back in. What's the underlying energy? Two of Swords. Two of Swords is stuck. I don't know which way to go. Stuck is illusion. Stuck is rooted in fear. Stay stuck as long as you need to. Stay stuck until you're ready to move. But you're never going to feel ready to move. You have to move, and then you're going to feel ready. You anchor in the change first. You have to be it first. You have to decide it. So this is no longer a game of waiting for permission, for someone to come in and say, okay, now you can choose yourself. Okay, now you can go do this. Okay, now you can love that person. Okay, now you can do that. No, 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 no. You get to choose within you. So you want that ability. You're born with that ability, but it requires handing in your Two of Swords stuck energy. Because what you're doing every time you say, I'm stuck, I don't know where to go, is you're handing the authority of your life, the sovereignty that you fought so hard to have, you're handing it back over to the outside world and saying, tell me what to do. Outside world, tell me what to do. No, no, no. We are energetic beings. We are projecting out the experience, right? We're not stuck. You're just not ready to choose. You're just not ready to choose the responsibility of co-creator yet. That is clearing from the subconscious. Okay? The stuckness that you've been feeling for forever is moving. It's moving through. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Guard. Guard your new reality. See it for the valuable gold that it is. Remember the long road you took to get here. You're not stuck. Spirit's waiting on you to choose. There's a clearing happening in the subconscious mind that's going to clear out any doubt or fear. And then it's go time. The Empress. This is it. This is what all that training was for. New Earth births through us in each now moment. As a collective, we have stepped into Empress. We're balanced. We're loving. We're whole. We're wise. We're powerful. We're strong. We're committed. We're here to create. The creators of New Earth have stepped forward and are leading the way. Yeah. Good work. Let's talk about hopes and fears. Five of Swords, Two of Wands. What am I going to lose? What do I have to give up for this new reality? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I promise you, whatever spirit asks you to give up, there will be a future moment, and when you're like, what? I don't even think about what I gave up. I promise you. There is nothing to fear about what spirit is going to ask you to lose in order to follow spirit. Let it go. Let it go. Because when you do, then you're going to see a path forward. The reason you're feeling a little unsteady is that you don't feel like you can plan. And the reason you can't plan is because there's something yet that spirit wants you to let go of. And then you're going to get the plan. So you're holding on to something out of fear because you don't know what's ahead, and not realizing that when you let go, like a map falls into your hand from spirit. Okay, let's talk about the outcome. Knight of Wands. All right, let's go play. Let's go have a party. Let's dance. Let's take a trip. Knight of Wands We're going to let our passions lead the way. We're going to let joy, happiness, pleasure lead the way. We're going to appreciate this now moment for the precious one and only now moment that it ever is. We're going to celebrate the fact that we're still alive and all that we've overcome to get here to this now moment. We're going to pick up the baton of our own life and start making decisive decisions and inspired action after inspired action after inspired action because it feels so good. And we're not going to be perfect at it. We're going to fall back into old ways, and then we're real quick going to get back to the present moment awareness, because present moment awareness within our creatorship, nothing compares to that. That's an interesting reading. I'm going to wrap this energy up. I hope you got what you needed from it. Yeah, this was a good time. I hope you come again. And if you'd like some more, make sure you subscribe. See you later.